Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 global first LRs in the game. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So yeah, I figured I'd make this list here because Ui Goku just came out on the JP version of the game. And I was just thinking to myself, what are the top 5 LRs that's ever come first to global? I think there's only 5, so I guess we're gonna go through all of them. I might be mistaken. Comment below if you know that there's more than 5, but that's kind of all I was able to think about when I was making this video here. So funny thing is, out of all the LRs that we're gonna go through here, all 5 of them are actually tech and strength. So all global first so far that are LRs are tech and strength units. So interestingly enough, so let's go ahead and jump into this, and starting with number 5. So number 5, for those who don't remember or don't know, the global first LR was actually this unit right here in Strength LR Broly. OG Strength Broly was it. This was a very interesting moment in Dokkan because LRs recently just came out with LR Gohan on this, as an unfeatured unit on I think it was a Rising Carnival Dragon banner or something of that nature on JP. People were going crazy for it, and then all of a sudden they dropped this unit here on the global version of the game without any notice, without any preview. Not too many leakers were really even talking about this. So this came out May 2nd, 2017. And then 6 days later, JP got it. So a lot of people are right now talking about, oh, how come, Ui Goku, LR Ui Goku came out, and then a month later, JP's getting it. That doesn't make any sense. Well, imagine this. Global got this on May 2nd, 2017, and then JP got it May 8th. So yeah, so this is a global first unit here, and basically what happened was this banner came out of nowhere, and this, I believe, was the first LR banner. It definitely was for the global version of the game. I'm not too sure if it was the first LR banner of JP, but yeah, this was the introduction of legendary summons, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. So I do want to give a shout out to myself. So I do have a video. I'll post this link in the description below where I did pull Broly, and you guys can watch a very, very old video which has like 200 views of me pulling Strength LR Broly in dramatic fashion. So anyway, coming in at number 5, I should go over the unit here. It is a 90% LR, so strength key plus 3, HP and attack defense 90%. Super attack, this is basically the world tournament king right here, right? Because at the 12 key, it's going to be causes colossal damage to all enemies, and then 18 key is mega colossal damage to one enemy. And this is one of those LRs that has a flat stat increase boost, which is the inescapable horror. When performing a super attack, it's 80,000 to attack, and then you lose 20,000 defense. But you're able to launch an additional super attack guaranteed, so that's the plus side on this. So Link skill, Super Saiyan, Syrian Warrior Race, the Saiyan lineage, Berserker, preferred for battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, categories, Resurrected Warriors, Movie Bosses, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Target Goku, Exploding Rage, Revenge, and Diabolical Vigilance. Any team that can run this unit is viable for the World Tournament. So HP is 17,000 with a crazy attack stat. I still think this is the highest attack base stat rainbowed in the game at 23,480, I believe so, and 13.6 on defense. So if this thing ever got an easy A, yeah, it'd be ridiculous. But anyway, coming in number 5, legendary Super Saiyan Broly, the strength OG 90% LR elite. All right, so coming in at number 4, and I was thinking, okay, should I move this character up because it's still such a viable and amazing unit, and people still use it on multitude of different things, and that is LR Vegeta Blue. So LR Vegeta Blue was a part of the legendary election campaign on Global, where we voted to say, what is the next LR? What do we want our next LR to be? We didn't know if it was going to be free to play, summonable, things of that nature. It ended up being a free-to-play unit, but we didn't get this thing until like, so right here, this was 7/23 2000 and I believe 17, right? 7/23 2017, and we didn't get this unit until January 18th 2018. All right, so we waited a long time for this global first here. So when this unit came out, I think a lot of people were disappointed looking at its stats, looking at its what actually it was in a sense providing. But once you start playing this unit, you guys found out how OP this unit actually was. So then it came out about 3 months after on JP, so on March 23rd. And the leader skill is superclass, key plus 3 HP attack, defense 70%, which at that point in time wasn't all that great. Super attack was Vegeta's sword, which actually this right here, we didn't realize how OP this was going to be in the future, and that raises attack and defense, which is 20% infinitely. So it has the Kaioken mechanic, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly raises attack for 1 turn on the 18 key, and it causes mega colossal damage to the enemy on there. So if you want to build this unit up like on the Legendary Goku event, all you do is do a 12 key, and you just kind of get this unit just crazy strong on defense and attack. So passive skill is Godly Fusion Power, attack and defense 80%, and that was it. People were like, oh, what? That's it? That's all we're getting? And it raises ki by 10 depending on the HP. So the more HP you have, the less that you get ki, and then the more HP or the less HP you have, the greater the ki boost. So when you're down to 20% ki, you can get 20% HP, you can get 10 ki. So I think when this came out, we were like, oh, this is not that great, things of that nature. But this unit has withstood the test of time and is still a fantastic unit, especially as a free-to-play unit. So Link skills, Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. Categories is Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, and Last Resort. Basically, if you don't have EZA Vegeta Blue, you're going to be running this unit here. So HP is 18.6, attack 19.4, and defense 13.4. So coming in number 4, still viable today, and really strong unit is LR Vegeta Blue. All right. So coming in at number 3, and like I said, this ended up being kind of like a timeline of LRs in a sense, except for this unit and the other unit, number 3 and number 2. This one came out after number 2, but anyway, so coming in at number 3 is this beast of a unit here, and that is LR Tech Parolee. Boy, this was another surprise, another Broly unit that just came out of nowhere, because we weren't even thinking about, because during the Triple G Day, which this unit came out was in part 2 of the Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day in 2019, last year. We weren't expecting another global first unit, because we ended up getting a global first unit right away. We'll talk about that unit in a second, but yeah, this came out May 23rd, 2019, and JP didn't get it until the 18th of July. So like I said, a beast of a unit here. Leader skill is it's a 130% LR. Resurrected Warriors key plus 4, HP attack and defense 130%, and then Extreme Tech type key plus 4, HP attack and defense 100% as a secondary leader skill. Super attack, Bloody Smash, causes colossal damage to the enemy and lowers the enemy's defense, which is a 40% decrease for 3 turns. And then the Eraser Cannon, which is 18 key, which is very difficult to, that's really the only issue with this unit here, is getting him to 18 key on a consistent basis. Causes mega colossal damage and greatly lowers enemies' defense. Attack and defense 90% when performing a super attack. So that's an issue if you want to put him in the first turn, which you definitely don't want to, because what happens is he's not gonna have any defense. So put him in the middle or the third spot here. So attack and defense 90% when performing that super attack, plus an additional 50% if it's a ultra super attack. So getting that 18 key is very important to get that high end damage. And then launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies, which is great, and then transforms when conditions are met. So this transformation here transforms on the 4th turn. You have an opportunity to transform and then do an active skill. We'll talk about that in a second. So at the 4th turn, which isn't too bad, but he becomes even much better when he transforms. So Link's skills, Saiyan warrior race, the Saiyan lineage, Berserker, prepare for battles, Super Saiyan, fierce battle, and legendary power. Categories, he's on a lot of categories. I was telling myself not too long ago and saying, man, every single new category is coming out, LR Tech Parolee's in it. So Resurrected Warriors, movie bosses, pure Saiyans, full power, transformation boost, Super Saiyans, Target Goku, exploding rage, revenge, and diabolical villains, right? So like Target Goku, exploding rage, revenge, diabolical villains, like yeah, LR Broly's on all of those. So those are the newest ones. Look at the stats here, right? HP 24,000, attack 20,013 on defense. Really strong unit, but like I said, it gets better when he transforms. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. When he transforms, his super attack, his 12 key, basically greatly lowers defense and causes colossal damage. And then his 18 is mega colossal and massively lowers, which is an 80% defensive debuff. Passive skill, 100% to attack and defense when performing a super attack, plus an additional 58%. Was that 50? Is it 50? What is it? 50? No, 88%. The 50%, 88% if it's an ultra super attack. So if you can get him to an 18 key, you're going to get 100 plus an additional 88% on top of that, which is crazy. And then launches an additional attack that has a 25% chance of becoming a super attack when facing one enemy, and guaranteed launching a super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So pretty crazy. Now you have this active skill that you can actually do it right away. Once he transforms, you can just boom, hit this right off the bat, and that's the active skill Kakarot. 24 key, basically maxes him out, and then an additional 48% for one turn on attack. So you're going to get a stack. You can get that 100% to attack, then 88% on top of that, and then 48% on top of that, calculated differently. It's a beast of a unit. So once you get to this spot here, so link sets stay the same, categories stay the same, but very fun unit here. Yeah, this is the number 3 spot is the Tech LR Parolee, which came out about, what is that, 3 months difference, May, June, July, well, 2 months difference from JP. So fantastic unit here. So number 2 and number 1, I had to go back and forth because you guys know how biased I am when it comes to number 2. I could have easily made arguments for number 1, but it's hard for me to argue what number 1 is, and you guys probably know what that is already. But coming in number 2 is one of my favorite units of all time, LR Go Bros. Super Saiyan Gohan Teen and Super Saiyan Goten Kid, the Miracle Calling Clash. Just an incredible unit. More so really on his leader skill than anything else. If you want to run a siblings bond in Goku's family, this is the only team that you can run, or this is the only leader that you can run at this point in time. And it is fantastic. It's the only Dokkan Festival exclusive LR that came out global first. It came out May 8th, basically at the beginning of Triple G Day, which is Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day Part 1. And it was a total surprise, right? You know, a Dokkan Festival exclusive unit here. No one kind of knew what to think about it. And when I saw the leader skill, I was like, this is going to be top tier. This is, if not the best unit on global. And for my opinion, has been one of the best LRs in the game, if not the best on global for quite some time. So, you know, prior to like LR Cannon Khalifa, which is a broken unit. So Siblings Bond category key plus 4, attack 170%, and then HP and defense 150%. Very powerful. Goku's family, which is a ridiculous category in and of itself, is plus 3 to key, attack 170%, and HP and defense 130. Super attack, Brotherhood, Kamehameha on both. The 12 key greatly raises attack, which is plus 50%, and then causes colossal damage to enemy. And then the other one, the 18 key, is the same thing. Increases attack for 1 turn, 50% increase, but causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So the passive skill I really like. It's a really good passive skill, and this unit gets stronger and stronger as the fight goes on. So attack and defense 50% right off the bat, launches an additional attack with a medium chance 25% for becoming a super attack, key plus 1, and attack and defense which each attack performed. So up to 5 key and to another 100% to attack and defense. So I think it's a really strong unit here. Could they have added a little bit more on attack and defense? Sure, but I think, you know, when you guys shoot off 2 super attacks that, has an attack stat of like 4 or 5 million. It's pretty incredible. So I was wondering what happened to the music here, so give me 1 second. My mirroring software went out, so there we go. I'm just talking and there's no background music. So they have an active skill here, what makes this unit even better. Massively raises attack temporarily additional 100% and causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and can be activated when HP is 59% or less facing one enemy and starting from the 3rd turn of the battle. So pretty solid. Link skills is probably the weakest point of LR Go Bros. That's all in the family: Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Blazing Battles, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. There's only Golden Warrior that provides that +1 to key, but it is key sufficient for himself with that +5 to key there. And that's why a lot of people are like, well, why do you run Gohan, AGL Gohan with Go Bros all the time? I go, well, because they're both key sufficient, and they both and because both of them really don't have key links very well, so they make their own key. So that's why I put them together. So anyway, category is Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Full Power, Joined Forces, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, and they're great on all of them. So stats are incredible: 21,005 for HP and attack, and then defense 14,000. So great, incredible unit. So let's go ahead and finish this all up with the #1 global first unit so far in the global version of the game, and that's no surprise. It's the most recent one that caused a lot of uproar, and that is LR Ui Goku, right? So this came out May 22nd, and then a month later, in June 16th, it came out on the JP version of the game. So a ridiculous unit. The passive skill is just ridiculous. Now the only issue with this unit here is just it's 130% LR lead. That's it. Everything else is fantastic, right? Man, super attack is a little lackluster, but passive skill is just so good that it makes it, of course, the #1 unit on here. So Sign of a Turnaround, Goku Ultra Instinct Sign, Realm of God's Leader, key +4, so this is 130% LR lead. Key +4 HP and attack and defense, 130%. Super Strength types, key +4 HP, attack and defense 100%. Instinctive Punch and Kamehameha, they both disables enemies guard, the 12 key and 18 key, and of course just the 12 does the Colossal and then causes Mega Colossal. They could have added something else into maybe the 18 key here. So, but the passive skill is Turn in Tides of Battle. And so listen up, this is just ridiculous. Attack and defense 77%. Great chance, which is 70% chance of evading an enemy's attack for 7 turns off the start of the turn. 7 turns is a lot of time, and it's 70%, which is ridiculous. Then after that, it's still a 50% chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attacks, from the 8th turn on. Plus an additional +1 a key up to 7 key, and an additional attack and defense 11% up to 77% with each attack evaded. So as more times he dodges, the stronger he gets. So pretty incredible unit. Link skills: Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Godly Power, Overnight Flash, Tournament Power, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Great links on there. And categories: Realm of Gods, Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Representative Universe 7, which is really good now, Goku's Family, and Kamehameha. Stats: 20,008, 22,8 on the attack. I believe this puts him on like the 3rd spot, the 3rd highest attack stat there on global, and then 12,5 for defense. Amazing, incredible. We all know this, and it took me ridiculous amounts of stones to actually grab him, but ended up finally pulling the LR Ui Goku, and yeah, it had to be #1, right? So let's go ahead and break this down once again. So coming in #5 was STR Broly. Coming in #4 was LR Vegeta Blue. #3 was Tech Parolee, and then with the transformation, of course. And then you have #2 LR Go Bros, and then #1 LR Ui Goku. Tell me what you guys think. I believe there's only 5 global first LRs, but I might have missed a couple, maybe free to play or something I'm not thinking about. But comment below, tell me what you guys think. And if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.